Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you all had a fantastic day and I hope you had a fantastic, amazing, wonderful Christmas. We got through it, it came, it was gone in the blink of an eye, and here we are, headed to New Year's, and I'm excited about the new year. So I hope you all are doing well. Holidays are not over yet, and Christmas was that space and time for our holidays, and the holidays won't be over until January 2nd. So let's keep that joy and that excitement and all of that going into the new year and beyond. Let's keep that excitement and that feeling of joy and all that we've been indulging in the past few weeks. Let's keep it going. Let's just keep the momentum and carry that into the new year. So in today's video, I am sharing my coat closet. And I'm sharing it now because it's winter. So it's time to start processing what is going to be in heavy rotation, what's even a consideration, and how I'm processing what those pieces are. As I've mentioned before, I don't particularly like coats for function. I prefer them for style. Although, of course, I wear coats in cold weather. But I feel like if I've got to wear them, I want them to have some style value to them, or I'll be able to style them in some way, as well as adding on the gloves and adding on the hats and those pieces with my coats to help me enjoy those pieces more. So that's what I'm showing you today. I've gotten to a point in the closet where I need to get rid of some things. So I'm kind of processing that as I go along because like every other part of the closet, I get challenged when it's time to let things go because I do want to keep it all, but I can't keep it all. So I'm now trying to process where I'm going to be breaking up some things and creating a little bit more movement in the closet. So I hope you enjoy the video and maybe you'll find a tip that will help you enjoy your closet or maybe find a little space you may have overlooked or something that'll be able to help you enjoy your closet more. So let's head over to the closet and see what's over there. So this is the portion of the closet that I've dedicated to outerwear, all of the things that go with that. And I have this colorized as well from light to dark. And here it comes back into light to dark because this is where there's space here on the bottom for longer pieces. So I started back over here and go light to dark with my longer coats so they don't get hung up on this rack. There is a hang rack here that on this end I use for scarves, for pashminas, things of that nature. And I also have my boleros here. And this is a little bit fun, a bit dramatic, maybe a little bit odd, but it is to be worn around the neck. So it just adds a lot of interest on top of something kind of simple, but on a very cold day, this is very nice and it keeps the wind out of your collar. So I like it for that reason. It has worked very well. I used to wear these a bit more. I have berets in all kinds of colors, and I somehow now only have the one in black. I don't know, but that's a style I enjoy. Now this style is a bit asymmetrical and has a little bit of drama with it. It has some gathering on the back. So if I wanted to be dramatic, I could do that. Or I could do something a bit calmer and fold it down and it becomes more of a bucket hat. So that works as well. And you know, I like a little bit of faux fur. So this is knit in the top with the faux fur, and I like this style as well. And that works great. A nice way to just add a little bit of interest to the outerwear. And I am on the hunt for a white, possibly knit. I would prefer leather. I haven't seen them in leather in an affordable fashion, but I would like a white pair to go with this. So that's what that consists of. And these just live right here until I can figure out if I want to move them. I may end up condensing what's in my gloves drawer and putting them there. Who knows? So here I have my fedoras stored. Let me show you this one. It might be a little bit easier to see. And I did a video probably over a year ago, and showed this area in terms of how to store or how to just use empty space or how to find empty space in your closet. And this was a great place to find it for my fedoras. So I just add a binder clip here on the back, and I put it on the back because if it left a mark, you wouldn't see it at the back of the hat. So that has worked out great. And I just hang them on a command strip. I think this is a 2-pound strip, 2 or 3 pound, and that has worked out well. They don't get crushed when I close the door because there is some room in here, and that is where they live year round. And on this side I have my year round everyday kind of scarves, and I like them being hung because they don't wrinkle and I can see them. With regard to my closet, I don't wear what I don't see, so pretty much everything is visible, and if it's hung, I'm more likely to reach for it. If these were in a drawer, they'd be out of sight, out of mind, and I would not get the wear out of them. So for the coats, this is where my coats and wraps and all of those things live, with the exception of a couple that I may use for running to the mailbox or just outside for some reason. Those are in the hall closet downstairs. But so what I'm going to do is pull out a few that I know for sure that are going to be in heavy rotation for the next several weeks of winter, and a lot of versatility with those pieces that can be worn with dresses or pants or suits or whatever I decide for the day. I'm going to show you a few coats that I am pulling into rotation early, of course, depending on the weather, but some that I definitely want to get worn early in the winter season, and as well some others that you're going to be seeing for the rest of winter. So I'm going to start with this suede coat. I've had it for a while, but I love it because it is so very neutral. It just zips up the front and it has pockets. It's by Wilson's Leather, and I've had this probably, I don't know, 10 years maybe, and it has served me quite well, and it is great for those days that I don't want something heavy, something long. This is one of my go-tos, and I love it for that reason. Also, in this one is a few months old. I got this probably, I'm going to say August, September, somewhere in there. I think I got it from Ross. And I like the color on this yet again, and that it is a faux leather, and it matches a boot that I have perfectly. So we are going to keep this. I like that it has the gold hardware. So we're going to be wearing this one pretty soon on those somewhat warmer days. This is going to come out first opportunity I get with regard to cold, because this is a very warm coat. But I like the look of it with turtlenecks and jeans. So that is going to be an option. And I have worn this with the sleeves tucked and with the hem tucked here, and it becomes a bit dressier. So I have worn this with a dress, and it just elevated the whole look just by rolling up and tucking in the band there on the bottom. Now, if you've been here a little while, you know I like wraps and ponchos and have a few of those. This one I love because of the color combination that is gray and charcoal gray, and the dark brown fur. I really do like that. And just a lighter option when it comes to just needing a little bit of cover. I absolutely love capes and wraps and these styles. This is one of my favorite wraps. It's just that piece that I can just throw on when I don't want to have a coat. I prefer something like this. And this works for me when I can just throw it on. It's easy in the car. Just throw it back on and I'm on my way. So I do like that for that reason. And I have a few in this color combination with the black, the white, the grays. I love those. I'm skipping here to two leather jackets that I got recently from brands. This one is by
Angel Jackets.
and this one by the Jacket Maker. This is very dark brown, almost black, and this one is black. I've worn both of these already, and I love both of them. They are a great add to the closet, and because the colors are, even though they're both dark, they do different things. So I would wear this potentially with something I would not wear this with, even though it's black, just based on the tones that are in the color there. I really like that. Another wrap in black. You just saw this one in my short on Sunday. I love the color, and this feels amazing. It is absolutely amazing. And this is from Marshalls. So take a look at those places when you're looking for something to just elevate. Marshalls is going to be a great option for something like this. And I absolutely love it in this style. I'm pulling this out because it is reversible. Of course, this is a favorite color for winter, but because it's reversible, we're going to be keeping this one for a while. Of course, it has pockets, and I like the big pockets here. That's great. And with the two colors, there's a lot of versatility in this particular style. Remember this? I got this a few weeks ago from Target, and I have worn this, I believe, 3 times already. It is a winner. I absolutely love this coat, and I love that it has these large pockets, and it's warm. I had it on with a turtleneck. I've worn it with something like this with no collar. But the 3 times I've worn it, I thought it was heavy enough for the temperature, but actually it was a bit heavier than what I needed on those days. So it's got a little weight to it, and I'm loving that. And in denim, it's going to be very versatile. So I'm glad that I found that. This is coming out as soon as I can, and I have some ideas for what looks are going to be with it. So we're going to bring that in as soon as I possibly can. I got this end of season last winter from Walmart, and I can't wait to wear this. So you'll see it. And in camel and in the off-white, I think I've committed to removing these buttons. I'm not a fan of the black buttons with this, although that's how I have worn it. But I think I'm going to be making a change to that. So just a basic coat. And these are faux pockets. And this one has a belt and has the oversized pockets, which I do love. So these are going to be 2 that are going to be out as soon as possible. And you already saw the black full length one that I got recently. So of course that one is going to be a strong contender. And for a very, very, very cold day, this is what will work. This is heavy, and it is very soft. This feels like the fur on the black wrap that I just showed. And this is one of those opportunities when I say that I shop everywhere, and I encourage you to just take a look at a place that you may not would otherwise shop, because you just never know. And it's from the same place that I got this piece that I've worn as a top instead of a dress. And the store is called Gabe's. Never would have imagined that Gabe's would have had something like this. Now, of course, it's going to maybe vary depending on the city that you're in. There are going to be different options. It's an amazing coat, and it feels wonderful. It also has a hood. So for a very cold winter day, this is going to come out to play. And it also has pockets. It's lined, and I love it. So those are my coats, my wraps, my hats. They're gloves. There are all the things that is going to keep me warm during winter, but also give me some versatility with regard to creating some style with my outfits. I've always said that a coat does serve its purpose, but a coat can also serve as a statement piece. So if you've got some amazing coats, wear your coats as the look, and what you have underneath can take a back seat to your coat if it's an amazing coat. So don't forget to put these into your day-to-day to just create some interest or maybe a little bit of drama or whatever you need to elevate that look. Just do it with outerwear. It's a great way to add just a little bit of interest while you're staying warm. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're inspired to get into your closets and start to pull out those pieces that maybe you didn't wear winter of last year and see if you can incorporate those into winter this year to get through and get those things into rotation so we can enjoy them. I hope that gets you in the mood to do so. Also, coming up, we are approaching 20,000 subscribers, and I am planning to have a few giveaways. So, I want to prepare you for that. I will be giving instructions in another video as to how to claim those prizes. So, we are right there, and hopefully, in the next few days, that will materialize. But when it does, we'll be getting you those instructions as to how to claim those prizes. Additionally, this Saturday is my birthday. So I will be bringing a birthday video. And part of the content in that video will be what I'll be wearing for church on Christmas Eve. And you all are going to pick that for me. So I have pulled together 3 looks. Any one of them will be fine. But like I do in my shorts, whatever I see the most of when I show you those options, that's what I will be wearing on Christmas Eve night. So that is coming on Saturday. So we got a few things happening coming in the next few days. So if you know someone who has not yet subscribed and you want them to be a part of Angela's Fashion Mix, just like you are, let them know what we're about over here and encourage them to subscribe. I always appreciate that. Thank you all so much for following along. I do hope you gained something from this video, and I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye.